Round 5. Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed back to the world of Last Epoch. Mike, the good old developer from 11th Hour Games, held his normal 1 PM Q&A live stream on Twitch where he answers questions from the community, which means I get to bring you Dev Chat Round 5. And I'm happy to report that lots of good information came from the stream today. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to support smaller channels. All right, let's jump right into this. Our first piece of information from the stream came at the very beginning, and it didn't come in the form of Mike answering a question, but giving us a little tease about the future of stash tabs, something that should already be in the game. Listen to this.
Huge breakthrough I just had about an hour ago. I managed to reorder my category tabs on the fly. And I managed to reorder my stash tabs on the fly. So that's coming. It's not 100% set up, but it is, we're functional.
Again, that is something that should already be in the game. It's annoying when you're trying to redo your stash tabs and loot because you can't actually physically move the tabs. It looks like possibly for 0.8.2, that functionality will be available. I was able to get my question in pretty early during the stream. What I really want to know, and I keep asking it every week, is what details they can give us about the Bazaar.
Can I explain Planes of the Bazaar? Hi Aaron, how's it going? Nice to see you. I can't really. You guys are unfortunately giving me a bunch of stuff that I can't really talk about very much. Plans of the Bazaar I can talk about from a theoretical standpoint in the things we'd like it to achieve, which is kind of similar to what I was talking about last week, unfortunately. But it's things like we want people to. We want the Bazaar to create a sense of community. We want people to have a place to go to trade and interact with other players. We want it to be something you go do. Like, I'm gonna go search the Bazaar for something, and less and this is the example I used last time. I hit level 40. I'm gonna go get my level 40 unique boots that I know are gonna be for sale on the Bazaar as soon as I get there for 10,000 gold or something, you know? And it's getting that core, it's the wrong staff base, isn't it? Yeah. Unfortunately.
I'll stop Mike right there. Did you catch that? He gave us at least one little clue. It is someplace where you go, which means, again, from what I understand, it's like the end zone area for Last Epoch. It's where you meet up with people to trade. It's where you go for whatever their version of potentially an auction house is going to be. It's something that you do. The Bazaar. Very simple question that continues to get asked. Is Last Epoch coming to GeForce Now?
Are working on it. There are no blockers for us right now on it. It's not 100% guaranteed to happen, but it is looking very good at this time.
Come on.
Luckily, NVIDIA makes it really easy to get involved with it. Like, really easy.
That sounds pretty definitive. We're working on it. It's going really well. We're not running into anything that is blocking us, and NVIDIA makes it very well. That feels pretty definitive that GeForce Now is for sure coming for Last Epoch. Now everybody knows multiplayer is coming to Last Epoch. We're hoping that it is coming sooner than later. The question that was asked to Mike is there room in this game to play as a support class?
The addition of multiplayer. I think that there are some... Yes, I do. I don't think we would have a specific mastery dedicated exclusively to it. There's different masteries that have options already, and options that will be expanding to make that sort of support lifestyle playstyle more possible. So for example, Druid, Spriggan form, you can have Healing Totem. There's some changes coming to that, which will be cool. I think you'll like that for support players. The Paladin has Healing Hands, which will be getting a skill tree. It is planned to have a skill tree brought to it.
Healing Hands is getting a skill tree. It's not going away. Literally just confirmed.
That'll have some cool stuff in there. Also, there's lots of stuff in Paladin already for support play. And then Terra's Blessing has a lot of support stuff in there as well. And that's Primalist again.
This is my 5th dev chat and the first time I have ever heard this question. Are there plans for combat logs in Last Epoch?
Combat logs are really tricky. There's a lot happening. And like we do have the thing that killed you that shows up. Full combat logs are unlikely to happen anytime soon. It's not impossible, but I'd say unlikely to happen anytime soon.
We all know that in PoE you have leagues, and in Diablo 3 you have seasons. Well, what's the plan for Last Epoch?
So there, yes, we will be having, we call them cycles. They're basically...
Cycles. No seasons, no leagues, cycles.
At their core, very similar to Path of Exile leagues. They'll be more similar to Path of Exile leagues than Diablo 3 seasons. They will not be exactly the same. We have a few core things that we want to do differently, but very, very similar. If you're familiar with those, you'll when you see cycles, you'll be like, oh, that's just this. And then you'll be like, okay, well, there's a few differences.
I was lucky enough to get my second question in halfway through the stream because I always get asked about the visuals for the game. Listen to this.
Aaron, got a question for you here. I get asked daily, what's the overall goal for Ellie's visuals? Is the plan to have everything to have quality of Temple of Atera? Yeah, that's the goal for sure. Temple of Atera, I like to think is the new benchmark for zones, visual quality at least.
I asked the question that way because honestly the Temple of Atera looks so good, and I would hope that the plan is that the entire game will look like that before we get 1.0.
Oh yeah, this is the same guy that got me last time. It's a lot of the reason Temple of Atera looks so much better than a lot of other zones is because it was basically everything in it was made from scratch. There's a huge impact on it that does take a lot longer. More and more things are getting made from scratch. I know the next chapter is getting done that way too, I'm pretty sure. I say I know, and then I'm like, I don't know if everything is, but that is the sort of style we're looking for, is quality tier.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but they said the next chapter coming, which I believe is chapter 9, will have potentially the same visuals as the Temple of Atera. Now we're going to check out 3 different times that Mike teased us on the second half of his stream, starting off with a new map.
Oh, all right. Let's check out this map here and see what's going on. This doesn't look anything like where we are. This is the desert. We're not in the desert. What's going on here, guys? So I know I mentioned that there was going to be some changes to the map panel. I think I mentioned that. If I didn't, there's going to be some changes to the map panel. Here's a prototype of what that's going to look like, and a little sneak peek at the map from the Divine Era perspective in Majelka as well. So we got double leaks here, 2-tier leaks. If you see anything in the text, please don't read into it, because I don't know what the text says, and it was definitely put there as placeholder text, because this was not made in engine. This is like basically made in Photoshop. This picture, although the one in game does look remarkably similar to this at this point.
The second tease from Mike came in the form of a new character breakdown sheet. Check this out.
And then I've got a very early preview. This preview was built, and the UI designer's gonna hate me for even showing it. This next one was built in about 20 minutes, but we really like it, and so it's probably gonna be pretty close to what we do.
Come on.
So this is a mock-up for a new style of character sheet. And this is going to be
I see.
sort of
Take care.
redistributing the things on the screen, hopefully making them a little bit more clear what's grouped with what, and then breaking off the details into a separate panel that pops out.
So when you're looking at this, obviously here are the attributes, breaks down defenses, and what it's saying is that when you pull it up, it'll show you this, and then this side panel here will be additional details. You know, minions, ignite, all those other modifiers will be here. Obviously this is very early on, but it already looks better. The last little tease/leak from Mike, I literally have no idea what it is, and he doesn't explain it. He just puts up kind of 1/3 of the image on the screen. I don't know if it's a new enemy. I don't know if it's a new boss, a new summons, a new form you could transfer into. Check out this picture that he throws up on the screen.
I'm sure random other things. I do this stream. It's pretty cool. What's this side? Something happened to my arm, guys.
What is that? That's literally what I typed in the chat. Some kind of flying bat thing? I have no idea. All right, everybody, that's the video. Big shout out to Mike. Thank you so much for continuing to hold your Friday live streams. The community appreciates it and continues to get tons of great information. For everybody watching this video, if you want to submit a question, all you have to do is put it in the comment section. If it's something that hasn't been asked, I will ask Mike during the Friday stream and put it into this video. So let me know in the comment section below. If you have not joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're approaching 820 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. Thank you all for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Do not forget to join the official Action RPG Discord. Aaron.